"Ugh, close one," a candy person chimed. "Yeah," Coco sighed, closing the door behind her. "Wow, it's beautiful," Pancake said, looking up and around the artistic architecture. Coco took a deep breath. "Yeah, it is just how I—" Interrupting, Patricia came tumbling in through the big entrance, quickly closing the door behind her. "Patricia, what happened?" The female frog croaked. "Some of the younger fish were screaming about a boy killing their father, so the mother fish ran away from our fight. So now, here I am to guard you guys in case the fish get any ideas." Coco smiled. "Thanks." Then she hopped forward, leaping, leading the way to the throne room. "Come on, we must hurry." And with that, the candy people, bunnies, and Patricia followed. With stained glass windows letting in vibrant light, the palace's decor glimmered and shined with colors of interesting indigos, lavishing lavenders, and stupendous ceruleans. Egg-shaped tiles with doodle designs of zigzags, speckles, lines, and overall beauty made up the floor, and twisted, magnificent pillars rose from the ground to the high ceiling, the ceiling filled with decorations galore. From the main room stemmed multitudes of hallways and stairways, all reflecting the sun's rays, making for a palace of beauty and light, and at the very end of the magnificent hall, a golden door with a large golden egg design gleamed with glee. "That is the throne room's door? The one that has a magic password to get in?" Pancake asked. "Yes, that's the one," Coco replied, "and behind lies the Easter Bunny's throne, my mother's old throne. And it is all big enough for an Easter Bunny, no matter how big, to navigate." "Wow," Pancake smiled. This is gorgeous, and the light doesn't hurt my skin." "Yeah, it is made specially for candy people's skin. The glass is made specially for candy people's skin," Coco laughed, making the final bound to the door. "The magical door enchanted ages prior. I remember I would always try to make it open without using the password." "The fish never could guess the password," said one of the candy people, laughing. "Of course they couldn't. Who could?" Letting out a hearty chuckle, Coco smiled and loudly pronounced, "Carrots!" And with that, the golden egg split down the middle, opening and allowing access into the throne room. "Only other password it has ever been was Ruffiana Cuddlejump George Loppyhop III. But everyone knows that is the first bunny to live, named after her adoptive mother, the Great Prairie Hog. So that was far too easy." "Yeah, definitely," Pancake said, scratching her head in confusion and walking into the throne room, followed by the others and Patricia. Almost stepping on a candy person, the frog jumped over the crowd, its default movement. The frog landed in the middle of the room, blocking any view. Embarrassed and realizing she was in the way, Patricia let out a light croak and hopped out of the way, revealing the throne room's splendor. In the center of the room, the throne sat, pure silver with gold lace on its arms. 2 rods rose from either side of the throne, one silver with a lavender egg on its end, the other gold with a cerulean egg. Behind the throne were 3 openings in the wall, entrances bordered by lovely door frames, but leading into endless, filmy blackness that shivered with every movement of the palace. Pancake winced. "What are those things in the wall?" Making her way to the throne, Coco laughed. "Those are the 3 gates. One leads to the west and the land of candy, the other leads to the south and the pole of the south, and the last leads to the north and the pole of the north. It is so that the Easter Bunny can travel quickly when delivering eggs." "Are they just one-way doors?" Pancake asked. "If you don't have the magic words, yes." Coco smiled, taking one last hop and reaching the base of the Easter Bunny's throne. The brown bunny looked up in awe and spoke. "Ironically, one only has to sit on the throne to become the Easter Bunny, if there is no current queen." Coco looked back to the others. "I'm not sure I am ready." "We don't have time for you to be sure," spoke one of Coco's bunny siblings. "We need the Easter Bunny to help win this battle." "You are right," Coco replied, looking back to the large throne her mother once occupied. "You are right. And with that, the brown bunny jumped into the silver chair. Bunnies, candy people, and frog alike held their breath, waiting for something to happen. Nothing happened. They waited, and waited. Then afterwards, they waited longer. But there was no sparkle, no Easter egg, not anything, so nothing. Am I growing? Or anything? Coco asked. No, if anything, I would say you're shrinking, Patricia croaked. What? Coco said, shaking her head, then gasped. I said it looks like you are shrinking, the frog looked around her. In fact, everyone seems to be getting small. Patricia didn't finish her sentence, as reality hit her. You, Coco gasped. No, it can't be. When you jumped over us, you accidentally sat on the throne. Confused and flustered, the bunny jumped down from the throne, scratching her ears in bewilderment. It can't be. Oh, but it could be. Patricia, the giant frog, grew more giant, expanding to twice her size, but still fitting in the massive room. Her webbed feet widened and lengthened, her stomach bulged bigger, and her eyes grew too. And within a few moments, the Easter Bunny's throne had a new queen, a frog. No, this is all wrong, Coco said, pacing back and forth. Mother's throne taken by a frog? An Easter frog? No, never! Ugh, Patricia croaked. I feel odd. Just odd. The frog closed her eyes, and in another second a small plastic egg clicked onto the palace's floor. Oh, that's better. A bunny hopped over to the egg and picked it up, saying, Coco, I'm sorry, but it is true. Look at the egg. It is just as good as any of Mother's. An Easter egg is always the sign of the Easter Bunny's throne's magic. Befuddled, Coco took the egg. Yes, I know. I just thought... Furrowing her brow, the brown bunny handed the egg back to her sibling. Take care of this egg. We must have it hatched into a candy person. Her sibling nodded, while Coco approached Patricia. I know you didn't intend to receive this power, but you have. And now the candy people's hope of repopulation and the new hope for the islands of the East is you. Patricia croaked. But In all seriousness, Coco thumped her foot on the floor. We don't have time to discuss it now. For now, we have a battle to finish. The frog nodded while Coco continued. All right, let's go avenge Mother. And with no delay, the group walked, hopped, and jumped to the palace entrance, Patricia having trouble adjusting to her larger size. You guys stay here and restore your sugar coating. The bunnies, Patricia, and I will go back out, Coco commanded. Pancake took a step forward. But No, you've done enough. You got the key and immobilized the fatherfish, Coco smiled. Stay here and help protect the egg, if need be. Okay, Pancake muttered. Without further conversation, Coco, some other bunnies, and Patricia left the Easter Bunny Palace to go finish the battle. And finish the battle they did. The remaining fish chanted of Fishmas and themselves, while the mother fish attempted to get to the fish-slaying boy, only to be stopped by Patrick, the frog. While Pancake, the girl, stayed in the palace, Coco was met by Gertrude, the boy, smiling, having slain the fatherfish, while Steve, the backpack, still sang with Luciano's hum. And Patricia, the new Easter frog, found that growing to 2 times one size in a day invokes hunger. With no remorse and only hunger, Patricia used her massive size to eat whole all the Wester fishes on the islands of the East, even the angry motherfish, thus ending the battle of the islands of the East.